Ooh, I'm gonna make your mind work today. Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. For those of you that are new here, my name is Saeed and I make videos that have a positive effect on your life. If you'd like to have more positivity in your life, you can start now by hitting that like button, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well. Click on the notification bell so you'll always get to know when a new video is uploaded. And for all of you guys out there who are already subscribed, thank you and welcome back. So, us humans have always been fascinated by mind twisters, like riddles and puzzles, and we can spend ages trying to solve them. But nothing intrigues us more than a paradox. So what is a paradox? Basically, it's a statement or situation that completely defies logic. Yeah, you're right, Donald Trump could be taken as a paradox, but we all know what he really is. As humans, we always question everything in life, but there's one thing that you should never question: your wife. I thought I'd share some of the most mind-blowing paradoxes that I've come across. The ship of Theseus. This is a classic paradox from the ancient Greeks called the ship of Theseus paradox. Here's the basics of it. You have an old wooden ship. You remove the planks from the ship one at a time and replace it with a new plank. Now you do this with every piece until the old ship has been completely replaced. With me so far? Good. Now here's the paradox. If you construct a new ship out of the old pieces that you took off of the first ship, which one is the original ship? The grandfather paradox. Now, we've all seen Back to the Future and Marty's race to get his parents to fall in love. And we've also seen how he started to disappear while playing that guitar on stage just because his parents hadn't snogged. Okay, so let me set the scene here. A guy goes back in time and kills his granddad before he's had a chance to meet his grandmother. Now, since the grandfather is dead, his dad or his mum was never born. Meaning, this guy was never born as well. And if he were never born, how could he have killed his grandfather? Omnipotent being paradox. Basically, this paradox asks the question, could God create a stone so heavy that even he couldn't lift it? Now this is a paradox, because we know that God has unlimited power and can do anything. So of course he can create a stone that he couldn't lift, right? Now, if that were true and he couldn't lift it, then that's something that he can't do. And there lies our paradox. This one made my brain hurt. The unexpected hanging paradox. A judge tells a prisoner that he's sentenced to be hanged at noon one day in the coming week. But it'll be a surprise and the prisoner won't be told which day it is until the executioner knocks on that door. Now, the prisoner thinks about this for a little bit. He concludes that since it's going to be a surprise hanging, it can't happen on a Friday, because if it hasn't happened by Thursday, there would only be one day left. Now that won't be a surprise, would it? He also worked out that it can't be Thursday either, because Friday's eliminated, and if it hasn't happened by Wednesday, then Thursday would not be a surprise. So he continues his line of reasoning, and then at the end he concludes that the hanging can't happen on Wednesday, Tuesday, or Monday. And finally, he decides the hanging will not happen at all. This was until the executioner knocks on the door on Wednesday at noon. And everything that the judge said came true. The paradoxical nature of this situation is primarily due to the language used. Yeah, look, I know. I had to go over this one loads of times and I'm still trying to work it out. Let me know in the comment section if you've worked it out, please. The Grelling-Nelson paradox. A heterological word is a word that doesn't describe itself. So, does heterological describe itself? For example, the word verb is a heterological word because it's not a verb, as opposed to a noun, which in itself is a noun. In the same way, the word long is a heterological word, since it's not a long word at all, as opposed to short. So, is heterological a heterological word? But if it did describe itself, then it wouldn't be a word that described itself. Huh? The liar paradox. This one's simple. Imagine I said to you, this statement is false. Now, if that statement was actually false, then it would be true. But if it was true, then it would be false, which again would make it true, but in which case it would be false, but true. But that in itself is false, but by being false, it's also true. Man, you know what? Screw this. This world is full of paradoxes and things which take up our time and energy. Worrying, stressing, fighting, arguing. And for what? What do we achieve from all of this? Look, life is way too short and it's over before you know it. When you least expect it, boom, the lights go out. Whilst all of these paradoxes are all good fun, we need to accept that there are things in this world that we don't know and we can never know, and that's where your faith and belief come in. Sometimes we have to have faith that things are what they are and we need to deal with them in the best way that we can. Let me leave you with this thought. As water drops make the river, thoughts make character and faith. What are your thoughts?